Man, I'm firing their ass up, man. Off the rim. Man, I'm not even in your venue. Man, you don't even want to step in this venue right here because you ain't got enough returning money. For real, you gonna lose everything you stand for, man.
Yeah, my man AV, sitting on the land in the slick driveway or whatever, smoking. I'm finna get ready to hook him up over there. He had his van. His van was still on. Next thing you know, I see the police car or whatever pull up. I'm like, damn, I better go to the police. AV was like, man, what the fuck they doing coming up here? I'm like, I don't know. So I put the blunt out. I'm putting the blunt out. By the time I get through putting the blunt out, this man knocking on the window. This man done walked up there on our fucking property, bro. Like, I rolled the window down a little bit. Smoke hit them all in the face. I'm like, what's the problem? He was like, why the music up so loud? So I was like, I let the window up instantly, like, AV, turn the radio off, bro. So AV got out the car, went to the van and turned his radio down. Next thing I know, I heard AV was like, man, why the fuck you grabbing me? So I looked back, that man, AV was like standing in the van turning the radio down or whatever. He was like scuffling with the man, trying to put him on handcuffs and shit. So next thing you know, he bring AV back to them in front of the car with the handcuffs on. AV was like, man, why you put these, get these handcuffs on me, man? Take these handcuffs on me. What law have I broken? All this, just let them know. You know what I'm saying? Then man, I just opened my door. I opened my door and turned around. Was like, I'm finna wet his ass up, but I wanna like how I'm gonna start the shit off. So the man was like, where's the marijuana? Is it any marijuana in the car? I was like, what is marijuana? You know what I'm saying? He was like, is there any marijuana in the car? See, I was just finna hit his ass up with the marijuana shit. I was like, nah. There ain't no marijuana in the car. And he was like, AV was still talking about, man, get these handcuffs on me, man. Why you got these handcuffs on me? You violating my rights, you know what I'm saying? So he talking about he smelled weed and all this. I was like, man, it ain't weed. I was like, that's the Marijuana Act. I was like, you know what I'm saying? This we solved. That's when I just got on it, man. We solved, and we don't fall under no acts, policies, codes, regulations, rules. You know what I'm saying? Statutes or whatever. He was like, well, according to Tennessee law and all this, I was like, nah, we ain't got nothing to do with the corporation that called itself the state of Tennessee. See what I'm saying? We sovereign, we free, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he was just going off talking about well, all he know and according to the state of Tennessee and all. That's why I kept telling him. That's what I'm saying. We ain't got nothing to do with the state of Tennessee. See what I'm saying? And he was by that time he was telling AV that he just detained and shit. He ain't in custody. Cause AV was asking him, man, if I'm on the arrest, if I ain't on the arrest, you need to get these cuffs off me. If I ain't in your custody, you need to take these handcuffs off me. And he kept telling him, well, you ain't in custody, you just detained. And AV was like, well, you still violating my rights. So I was like, yeah, man, you basically, you still violating his rights. You by detaining him. I was like, we can sue you for that. See what I'm saying? He was like, sue me. I was like, yeah. I was like, for aggravated assault. He was like, aggravated assault. I was like, yeah, you put your hands on this man and you got a pistol on it. I slick trust the pistol and you got a pistol on your side. He was like, man, I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, he slick tried to apprehend, like, tried to search me, put me on the car. I was like, nah, what you doing? I was like, I don't consent to this. I was like, and I reached in my back pocket. I was like, I'm finna show you my ID. He was telling me don't move and all this shit. So I showed him ID. He was like, what's that? I was like, that's what we keep telling you, man. We sovereign. It's a sovereign national ID, a national ID. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got the flag up on the house. I was like, you see that flag right there? You looked at the flag. I was like, that's a Moroccan flag. It's not a United States flag. We ain't got nothing to do with the United States or the state of Tennessee. All this shit is corporations. I just started wetting them up about the birth certificate. I was telling them, man, we ain't come from Africa, bro. We ain't citizens. I was like, we the so-called natives or the Indians or whatever, but we ain't call ourselves that. I was like, we Moors. I know what I'm saying? I was just hitting them up. That man, if he was still telling him like get the handcuffs off. So he kept talking about he just detained. So basically I went and got the dictionary, and I was like, man, that's when I said we can sue you for that because you still violating his rights by detaining him. So I was like, I got the law dictionary in the car. So I thought I had it because, you know, I was riding with the jump, but I had just took it in the house because I was looking up something. So I was like, no, I just took it in the house. I was like, I'm finna go get it. He was like, I was like, you want me to go get it? He was like, go get it. So I went in the house and got it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker so dumb. He don't know if I'm going to get an AK and come back and shoot his ass up or not. He just let me, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I forgot. Because he kept saying, he just detained it. You put the handcuffs on AV for his safety. Just talking about for his safety. Man, AV was like, fuck you mean your safety, man? We sitting here on this man land. You came up here fucking with us. So basically, he's saying, nigga, if you was worried about your safety, you would have never stopped.
Exactly.
You stopped for you talking about your safety.
Put yourself in jeopardy, officer.
You know what I'm saying? But I was letting him know. This is what I told him. This is what eased everything up from the beginning before I even got into it. I was like, man, we civilized. I was like, you ain't got to worry about us trying to do nothing to you. Wrong or nothing. I was like, we ain't uncivilized, we civilized. That's when I started hitting them up or whatever. So that's why he really let me go in the house, because by the way I was talking, how I was carrying myself, but he don't even know. Nigga, what I'm saying. Alright, so I came back out with the law dictionary, went straight instantly to the time, man. Looked up the time, it said, to hold, to keep, to have in custody. I was like, see? He's like, well, he's not in custody. I was like, that's what the definition saying custody. I was like, so what you trying to say? He your custodian or something? I was like, we ain't children. I was like, we ain't minors. We ain't minorities. I was like, we sovereign. We know what I'm saying? We ain't 14th Amendment citizens. We ain't persons. We ain't blacks. We ain't African. We ain't none of that.
And with that, you get the status,
you know what I'm saying?
the jurisdiction, and the venue to even move on me.
Exactly. So the man took the handcuffs off the man. He had said, before he did that, he was like, man, I consented. Like, man, you need to get these handcuffs off me, man. He was like, I already consented to, you asked me to cut the radio down, and I consented to that. I ain't consent to nothing else. I ain't consent to you putting these handcuffs on me. You know what I'm saying? So he had took the handcuffs off. And, man, we were just talking for about a minute, probably about a minute and a half, man. And he basically was like, y'all have a nice day, and left. It's fucking 10:30 at night. He talking about have a nice day. He was just so
He's so off, man. What you been getting his ass? Yeah, you can't be working at night. Throw your vibration out, man. Throw your balance out, man.
Yeah, he was like, look, bro. He was like, another reason he said he had detained AV because he was like, he don't know us from Adam from Eve. He was like, we don't know you either. Shit, he was like, you could be the robbers.
or you don't know Adam or Eve.
Right. Then I was like, yeah, man, we need to be asking you for your ID. I was like, we can ask you for your ID. Why you asking us who we are? I was like, who is you? You came on my land. He was like, well, I just want to go home and all this shit. That's when he come out for his safety and shit. I was like, man, we want to go home. I was like, well, I'm at home, but my brother want to go home too. And that was another thing. I used to worry my brother. I ain't say my nigga and all this shit. So I was just civilized, bro. All this shit was like affecting his vibration, throwing them off. You know what I'm saying? Then guess what, bro? He was like, man, normally when two young men out smoking marijuana or drugs, I finished this sentence. I was like, what? They normally have pistols on them? He was like, yeah. He was like, what? And they normally run too? He was like, man, we ain't fit to run. Like, well, what I'm gonna run for? We ain't broken no law. See what I'm saying? Well, after he left, AV came in the house, bro. Like, man, I wanted to shoot that motherfucker. I was about to kill that damn. Then he pulled up his shirt. He had the pistol on him the whole time.
He had him handcuffs and everything.
Everything. Somebody had the pistol on him the whole time, bro.
Y'all handle it like some real G's.
Real G's, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Real guys, man.
Yeah. Don't listen to that TV show from G's to gentlemen, man. So stay a G, man. Stay a real God, man.
Gentiles.
Nah, we are not Gentiles.
Romans, they want us to be on this shit. Be a person, man. We ain't on that Roman shit. So even though it's like it's bigger than that, because, you know, we need to go and form a nation and start trading with other so-called countries and nations and shit, but on a lower level, this is a big step, bro, because normally, well, you know, so-called two Negroes sitting smoking so-called weed, coppers or police come, and they don't go to jail. And this man got a pistol on him.
That only happens in the United States, not in America.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't See, he was scared the whole time. We weren't scared. No, we weren't even scared. We was using his fear. Man, we basically just played a mind game on that man. Man, AB was like telepathically killing his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Beating his ass up.
The polarity, like we was on the polarity shit. When I wasn't hitting his ass up, AB was hitting his ass up. You know what I'm saying? He was just off.
Cause he off anyway. You say he was a European.
Man,
yeah, he off any motherfucking way. He naturally off.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Another victory, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't need license, you don't need a state ID. I showed the man the ID. He was like, what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, for y'all cats on the net, I ain't never showed y'all, but Papa Persona proceeds to a jury.
Yeah.
Clicking on no birth certificate on me, son. No.